Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got another Camillus knife to check out today. This is the Camillus Hustle. It's in their titanium series. It says titanium right underneath the name. It's some kind of titanium bonded on the blade. Don't know how they do it. If it does anything good to it, if it's any good. But yeah, this is an older model, older knife. Far as I can figure, it's been out like 7 or 8 years. They sold them at Walmart. It was one place. I looked it up at Walmart.com. Still available, with a slight change. The only change I could notice was the pocket clip. We'll get into that when we get to it. But yeah, like I said, it's a titanium series. It's AUS 8 steel. It's not some 420 JA or whatever, right? It's AUS 8. It's stamped on the back, AUS 8. So that's good. Action's not bad. I don't know what it rides on. It looks to me like Teflon washers. It's got a unique pivot. I've never seen a pivot quite like this. Actually takes an Allen wrench or a hex key on this side and you can adjust it. I actually, even though it's a loaner knife, borrowed from a friend to check out, I did loosen the pivot just a touch because it was tight. Now I can flick it right out. Lockup is rock solid. Centering is dead center. So I only tweaked it just a little bit. But yeah, AUS 8 steel blade, G10 scales, full nested stainless liners. You got 2 standoffs and a lanyard tube right here, which is pretty small. I don't think you can get 550 paracord through there, but you could tie it around the lanyard tube, around that post, and have it come out of between the scales instead of out this way, having a bulge. So either way you could do that. Liner lockup is excellent. Yeah, it's not a huge knife, not exactly small. It's 8 inches overall. You got a 3¼ inch blade, which is hollow ground. Not super thin behind the edge. I can feel it, but not bad. The grinds on this look really good. Now the sharpening choil kind of goes into the plunge grind, so already it has a little smile forming. But whatever. Does have a very, very slight recurve. Not much at all. It's kind of hard to notice. Got decent jimping up here on the spine. Not the sharpest, most aggressive jimping. These holes, I don't know. I guess they're speed holes. I don't know the purpose of them other than part of the design. Can't get your finger in there. I don't know if I could. Oh, my thumb stud hit my finger. I can reverse flick it with a little bit of wrist. Yeah. Guess get to this pocket clip. What a weird pocket clip is. Tip up, right hand carry only. It works. It's not bad. I do not feel it. Creates no hot spots. A lot of times when they're tipped down for me, I feel it. I don't like the feel of it. This is not bad. Now, like I said, when I looked it up, still available. Everything looks the same except for the pocket clip. The new one, or the one that's available now, is a tip-up carry. I don't know if it's reversible left or right, but it's tip-up, and it's more of a straight, normal, non-deep carry pocket clip. You know, kind of like the Rat one. You know, that style of clip. You know, on the Kershaw Emerson. So you'd have a little bit sticking up from the looks of it. Not too bad. But then you have your lanyard hole, right? Put a lanyard in. This one being tip up the way it is, or tip down, I mean. Holy cow. You got that much of a knife sticking out of your pocket. You got the pivot. You got all of this. So that's a lot sticking out. In a lanyard, if you had a lanyard on it, that'd be down inside your pocket. So you wouldn't be able to use that to pull it out. But hey, with that much knife sticking up, it's definitely easy to pull out of your pocket. And being tipped down, it kind of falls in my hand in the right spot to quickly open it. But yeah, for 20 bucks, now it was 21 something, 22 bucks. Aus-8 steel, G10 handles, tip-up carry, unique pivot that takes an Allen wrench or a hex key, which is kind of cool. The body screws on this are T. Well, I just knocked my little tripod over. The body screws are T8. Yeah, I don't know what size Allen wrench the pivot takes. I used one, was in my Leatherman, or my Victorinox Spirit X bit kit. But yeah, it's not too bad. Ergos are pretty good on this. I get a full 4-finger grip between here and here. My hand fits perfect. You can choke up. I have to be careful, but you can definitely choke up on it. And like I said, the jimping's not the best. It's not the most aggressive. It does give a little bite. But what's interesting is they have this jimping on the G10 scales, which most of the time doesn't do anything, you know. Like this one has it on the scales and the liners, and does absolutely nothing. Benchmade Griptilian does a little bit. This actually works. This actually grabs hold of my thumb. It's not sharp. They're rounded off, but you get a good purchase on that. I'm pretty impressed with that. Now, holding it like this, I do feel that pocket clip, but hammer grip, you know, I don't feel it. I don't feel it here. If I'm back here, though, using the jimping on the scales, yeah, I can feel it. Fit and finish, you know, pretty good. There's one thing. I do like the thumb studs. I'm jumping around a lot, I know, but thumb studs are kind of cool. They work pretty good. So, like I was saying, there's one spot, which is a sharp spot. Otherwise, the G10, there's no sharp edges on the inside edge. Nothing on the top. The outer edges are all chamfered. Pretty good feeling in hand. Now, the only bad spot is right here on the liner lock. And I don't know if I can show you. The very tip of it up here is pretty sharp. it protrudes past the scales, past the tang of the blade. So I can feel that. My fingers catching on that. It's kind of sharp. As far as holding it, using it, I don't touch that, but you slide your finger across there like that. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. So I would take a small file or some sandpaper. I would round that off, sand that down. Other than that, everything else feels excellent. Got good clearance to the liner lock. This side is pretty flush with the scale, doesn't protrude out. But this side you have plenty of room to get to it. I can close it up left-handed. But yeah, not a bad knife for 20 bucks, I don't think. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a newer model, the one that's available with a different pocket clip, and putting it to the test. Checking out the AUS 8 titanium bonded blade. He's got a pretty good edge on here. Pretty sharp. Nice. I like the blade. I like the blade shape. Nice drop point. Almost a spear point. Nice hollow grind. Swedge. There's a little curve down right here for a thumb hold. And that jimping. Yeah. Not too bad. Like I said, I don't feel that pocket clip hardly at all. But holy cow. That's a lot of knife sticking out of the pocket. But yeah, I thought I'd just show it to you. There was one that a friend of mine let me borrow a bunch of knives, and this was one of them I grabbed because it was kind of cool looking. I kind of like the budget Camillus knives. Checking them out. They're not too awful bad. I have one. I can find it real fast. That I think's pretty cool. I bought this a couple Christmases ago. Don't remember the name of it. This thing's a tank. But again, titanium series. It's got a deep carry pocket clip. Nice action. Good ergos. This thing's kind of neat. You have these levers right here on the sides, kind of looks like an axis lock, but if you push them, out pops the little multi-tool. And that side, put that back in. You pop this one. That thing leaps out. You got a little screwdriver, a couple wrenches, spoke wrench. So, you know, they come out with some cool designs. But I guess that'll do it. Well, I was going to do a couple size comparisons real fast. Just put it up against the Benchmade Griptilian, and the Hustle is a little bit longer in the handle, about the same blade, and it's going to be obviously smaller than the Rat Model 1. Just for a little size reference there. And I guess that'll do it for this. Pretty interesting knife. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, do the usual, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until the next video, bye.